And good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Music Free Gaming. All the gaming of those other streams, but none of the music. I hope you're having a fabulous day today. It is, in fact, a beautiful, beautiful Tuesday. No matter where you're at, no matter what the weather is, it's beautiful because you're there and part of it, and that's what counts. Ding! Okay, so that's the super cheesy but also true Dealy Bob of the day. So hey, be jumping in playing some Minecraft. I don't have any super exciting announcements today, so we're just gonna jump right into the gameplay, which I assume you're all gonna want to see at some point. So let's whoosh here, and there was a weird sound there. All right, first I need to take care of that guy. Okay, cool. So I'm going to be starting on a castle today. Now, I got talked into it by Wolven on Saturday, and said, "Uh-oh, aha! Okay, got to keep flying." So this isn't too far from my raid farm, which is sort of over that way a little bit. But so we're flying around, and so this island just screams castle, right? Heck, this it is a creepy island. It can scream, which in and of itself is just odd. But yeah, see, I mean, you can look at some of these hills. It just looks like there's a castle here already. So some of this I'm going to end up taking off. Like, I'll replace like this outer hill with castle walls. So I'll put a little bit of a keep type dealy bob over there. I think some castle bits are going to go on this island, and then the main castle is going to live back here, which seems like a reasonable place for a castle to live. At least I thought so. So that is what's going to happen. So first things first. Now I decided, which is a thing that's hard for me to do sometimes. I decided I'm going to slop in here, and I'm going to set up a beacon. Why? I'm not entirely sure, but no, I'm thinking that a little haste might be good. Maybe a few other things. So I'm just going to start a beacon right around here. All right. And assuming I remember how to build these correctly. 2, 3, 4. There we go. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and I think I have enough iron to do this. I mean, it doesn't have to be iron, I suppose, but today it's iron. Tomorrow, it might be something else, but steak, perhaps. Turns out steak, not ideal for digging. Though I've had steak that has tasted like somebody's been digging a hole with it, so I guess that's something, right? All right, so let's go ahead and yeah, get this in here. Okay, this shouldn't be particularly hard, but you know, sometimes you just gotta question things. Now, the other thing is, I was sort of wondering is, do I want to have it just a one power beacon here, or do I want to add some additional superpowers? And that's a question I don't have an answer to. I think I have enough iron that I can do the whole extra superpower bit. Right, and then the beacon is going to go right up there. Yeah, I can go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and open this up. I'll go that way since that's where the That's where the river is, or that little pond is, and so... No, I'm going to go this way. I've changed my mind again, and again, and again. It happens. All right, so let's just extend this a little bit in a couple of directions. Okay. And I'm fairly certain I've got enough iron for this extension here, I think. Ah, yes. Turns out I do. Cool. So now, oh, what I also need is a bed. Fortunately, I have a bed, which is good because it's getting to be dark and I kind of feel the need to sleep. Because it's dark and I have done nothing to light this area up or make it safe or any of those things. I do have hot chocolate, so I got that going for me. Okay, so anyway, as I was saying, I think I did something wrong here. I did. I didn't have to make it this way, so I think. All right, hang on. I need to look at. I haven't built a multi-beacon thing before, so let's see. All right, maybe that'll work. I've built single beacon varieties here, but oh yeah. All right, cool. Awesome. Now let's grab a few emeralds here so I can light this thing up. So now this guy. Gonna grab a little haste action there. Oops. And this one, let's do some jump boost. I'm sure that's gonna be cool. And this one, let's do some okay, some extra speed here. And this one, it's going to be regeneration and maybe defense. All right, sweet. So yes, I can fly, I can go fast, I have all the superpowers that I could possibly want, or at least most of them. Okay, cool. So yes, I can leap tall buildings in a single bound. Or, you know, at least a fence or something. All right, which doesn't matter, I can fly too, so. Okay, cool. Anyway, time to set up the first level of the shulker monster, I think. All right, so. Oh. Actually, we'll put the beacon in a box away. All right, so now let's go ahead and throw some stuff down. Also, I should probably pop out that ender chest and grab my toolbox. Now, I have to be better about this. I'm really bad about, you know, pulling out my toolbox and then just leaving it out. Instead of putting it away like I should, you know. Oh, actually, before I do that, I do need that thing too. Okay, cool. All right, so now let's see. Where do I want to do stuff first? All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is run around like a madman. So let's figure out where things are going to go, first of all. So I'm going to be doing stuff in this area. So the main castle's going to come actually through this. That's why I put the beacon there. I'm going to come through this cliff. All right, so I'm going to open up stuff along this side, probably fill in a lot of this here as well. It's also going to come over this way, but that's probably going to be later. Run some castle-y stuff up this way. And then way down here, as I come back over this way, I'm going to deal with some other castle gates and other things. This is going to be a larger build, which I'm actually okay with because it sounds like fun. That's the whole point. Okay. All right. So, man, this is woohoo. Okay. Wahoo. All right. So step one, figure out where the heck this first part of the castle goes. Now, looking at this arch, right, it feels like I need to make this arch part of the deal. I need to put efficiency on my Silk Touch pickaxe, maybe. That's a definite maybe, or perhaps not, actually, would be a better option. Okay, so peel that off. And I definitely want to continue this arch in some way. Probably clean it up, make it a little more natural. Okay. All right, which makes some semblance of sense. All right. And then I don't know, maybe I'll run some sort of road or something up here. I'm not sure. I've looked at this and thought, okay, really, Pillager? That's totally what I thought. Hey, Wolven, welcome, welcome. Hang on a sec. That guy needs to go away. That scout is just he's in the wrong place. That's all there is to it. He's 100% wrong, and it's about time he learned that. Okay. Cool. So, how have you been doing? I know you were causing all sorts of havoc over there in Fairy Flora's stream earlier today, which is all sorts of fun. All right, so I think I'm going to take this castle this way. Let's go ahead and stop this lava too. Okay, so I think if I connect... Oops, there we go. Ah, yes. All the mischief. Oh, it was funny. All right, so let's go ahead. I think I'm going to run some wall this way. Now, I think that my plan here is I'm going to take out some of this stone here so that this cliff face is castle wall. I'm going to connect over to this, sculpt this out a little bit so it looks a little bit more artificial. Okay, and that's going to be the first face of this castle. Okay? So, all right, so let's hop up here and clear out some of this stuff. Of course, having haste, I've never built with haste 2 because I've always been too lazy to throw up a beacon. Apparently, that's not going to be an issue today. Oh, of course, I should actually be hitting this too with my Silk Touch because I'm going to need so much stone. As much as I'd like to just use my regular pickaxe. All right. So go ahead and clear out a bunch of this stuff so that I can do this. Because it turns out stone brick, while awesome, does require stone. Not the cobble. All right. So, take out this. I'm not entirely sure how far down I want that to go. Oops. Hi, flying. I remember how to do that. Let's come down at this level. See, I'd let you talk me into building a castle, and so that's what's going to happen. It's going to be fun, actually. I like building castles. I have to resist the urge sometimes to get into to turn everything into a castle. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. This doesn't have silk touch on it. Yeah. Sorry. I suppose I could pull out the pillow hammer. That would do it. All right. So just slide in here. So this is going to be the first section of the castle, right? All right, now the plan here is to try to build with the terrain to some extent. Obviously, its parts will be enhanced, which is fine. And, oh, come on. It's almost night. Look, the sun is setting. Got 10 whole minutes. All right. I know that the idea was all mine, but you convinced me to build this instead of building the other castle I was going to build, so I'll blame you. Okay. Which, honestly, I didn't resist that hard. I was actually fairly happy to build this one. Just said this area just... We were talking about the other day. This just screams castle. And, you know, as weird as screaming hillsides are. All right. And I am going with the classic, you know, stone brick look. Yep. Totally encouraged. Okay, now I do need to bring up some stairs, and I want to sculpt this arch here a bit, just to give it a little bit of extra shape here. Oh yeah, I love seeing cool Minecraft builds. And your keep there is cool, so yep. Over here. Okay, step 1. Oh hey, I forgot that I can do it that way. Let's grab some stairs and then go ahead and just brick up the rest. Of course, if I were smart too, I'd be thinking about a place to start putting chests. But nah, chest monster. We're going to go with that. All right, so the plan here is to... I think I'm going to go this way. So, let's see, that dirt's all going away. I'm also going to just place this dirt randomly in the wrong place, or the bricks, because it's fun. Okay. No. Nope, nope, nope. One of these is in the wrong place. Yeah, it's lots of them. But... okay, so that's going to go there. I'm definitely going to go ahead and drop these stairs here. I'm not entirely sure I'm thrilled with this idea, but we'll go with it. All right, now I think what I'll need to do is get around with this thing and do a little bit more shaping. So the idea here is it should look somewhat artificial, but also somewhat natural. And it should also... whoa! Come back here, flight. I wasn't through with you. the other plan here was to get rid of the dirt. Not quite as militant against dirt as Frog Queen is, but in this case, there needs to not be dirt. Alright, so this is going to slide up this way, I think. Man, I got mad hops. This is what happens. You turn on all the buffs from the beacons and just go crazy. Okay. Alright, now I think I'll do a little bit more here on the side of that, but I need to figure out what the rest of the castle is doing before I do that. Okay, and the other question is, do I want to run castle wall this way? Or more to the point, where do I want to run castle wall? And I think I want to take it from over here somewhere. That would make some sense. If I bring it from the edge of this cliff, run it across that way, and then I can build out over there. Pretty much where all of this grass is will be sort of an inner keep. And that's exactly right. It's grand entrance arch type feel. And I think I need to do a little bit more to sculpt it, because I think it's a little bit too... I don't think that arch is quite long enough. I think it needs to come down a little bit further. Right, so I think I need to come up here. Let's take this out. I think let's bring it down a couple of blocks. Okay. So that's a little bit better. And then I'll bring some stuff here. I'm going to have to play with that arch. I'm not thrilled with it. I said it feels a little bit too straight, honestly. So, all right. Well, let's get the shape of the castle in, and then I'll worry about what's happening with that arch. So I think I want to come this way. Okay. Oh. You know what would be cool is having more stone. Yep, I definitely need to... I managed to come out here without any wood. Fortunately, there are trees, but that was dumb. All right. You know. All right, so let's go ahead and bring this across this way. Right, and this is going to... So this will be the main line of the wall. Okay, up until... Actually, should probably angle it over this way a little bit. So let's go ahead and bring this down this way so I can see where it is, which helps. Yeah, where do I want to take it over? Probably here, I think. Yeah, so if I come actually on the 45, which I already screwed up with that. Okay. All right, so if I run this on the 45-degree angle this way. Yeah, and having some of the... Okay, I'm just going to run it this way. Right, see, having some of the cliff face here just sort of facing out. Oops, that's wrong. All right, and then coming right around to here. All right, now, see, looking at this, I think this weird, funky dealy bob here, this hill with the tree is going away. I might replace it with a tower, but that's definitely not going to stay the way it is. All right. Cool. Deal with that. Okay, so this is fine. Totally fine, right? Sure. All right, now I am going to come in here eventually and play with some of the texture and stuff, you know, put in some cracked stone brick. I've got a bunch of cracked stone brick in my shulker box. Probably not enough, but it's enough to get started with anyway. All right. Yeah, so that's going to come this way. Now, there's this natural cutout here. I'll probably fill that in here a bit, but for now, that's probably good. Let's go ahead and run some brick. And for now, at least as I get this wall laid out, I'm going to leave the natural blocks that are there, right? I'm going to leave the stone. I'm going to leave the andesite. Right. Yeah, and I'll obviously fill in the gaps. Partly because I want to, as I build with the shape of the hill, I want some of that to come through, right? So as I come through this way, right, we'll just bring this down like this, right? You see how the bricks and the stone all sort of blend together. That's the idea here, is that it's going to, it's all going to blend in and give that feel of, hey, this was a deliberate thing. They built this castle here. They built it with the stone of the mountain to give it strength, or you know, something. Since they're not Care Bears and they're not building up in the clouds, I guess I really should think about, you know, light and stuff. I'm going to come around here, find some creeper or other. Oh yeah, I forgot that those things hum. I don't hang around beacons that often. You can kind of tell. All right, so this is definitely... Hey, it's going to be dark right next to my bed. That won't cause problems. Okay, so this part is wrong. So let's go and take this out. Yeah, come right to there. Cool. All right. Yes, exactly. Using nature to fortify the construction. That's exactly right. Right? Because I don't know the number of times I've read some fantasy story or something like, you know, the castle was built into the bones of the mountain, or something along those lines, right? Okay, so that's going to go around that way. Now I'm going to want to do some extra. Of course, another one, Sprite. I'm all into castles, and also welcome. This is a perfect island for a castle. I mean, look at this. If this stone outcrop doesn't just cry out, I am a castle, I don't know what does. Of course, it is also just outside the reach of my beacon, so that'll be fun. I'll have to move the beacon over when I start working on that one. All right. So we've got this cliff, which is going to be castle coming this way. Oh, let's go get some more stone before I go totally crazy. I'm doing all right. How are you doing? When is your appointment for your wrist thing? Is that, I know that was coming up here in a bit. Early February. Okay, so it's a little ways off. Yeah, I hope they'll be able to fix the problems you've been having. That would be... That's always nice. All right, so let's hop back over the mountain. All right, so yeah, so this lovely cliff face. Let's see. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right, do I want to build off of this block here? No, I think I'm going to come in here on this block right here to start the wall on. So, all right, so I'm just going to run this way. I should probably think about maybe perhaps putting a little bit of light in that little overhang, but I too like to live dangerously until I chicken out and put light in the overhang. Ah, nice. Ah, see, I hate needles. That's the one thing I'm really not looking forward to when the time comes to get a COVID vaccine, is getting stabbed, you know? It's one of my least favorite parts of any medical visit. I mean, I'm not a big fan of getting stabbed in general, but the fact that it's for a vaccine doesn't really change that, you know? Okay, so there's that overhang. It may overhang a bit there. Oh, that's good. Yeah, it's working around kids' schedules and all that other fun stuff. It's always the catch, the joy of parenthood, you know? Okay, so this wall's going to come around this way. All right, so for the moment, all I'm really doing is getting the shape of the castle walls here. All right, so the castle's going to come up. There's that grand arch, which I said I need to do a little bit of... Actually, I need to do a lot more sculpting on because it's just too short at the top. I think I need to bring that down at least maybe to there. Okay. Oh, right. Well, just doing a school home, of course. That does tend to change things. All right, so the plan is there's the main castle there. I think I'm going to run... Dude, these pillagers are all over the place. I'm happy that he did seem to despawn, though. Which works for me. Yeah. All right, cool. The pillagers are everywhere. Okay, yep, I'm definitely going to have some sort of tower here. Actually, that might be the spot for the wizard's tower. All right, so I have this little fort up here. I'm going to do some walls along the edge here. Let's actually get some of that in place. So if I run some walls, say, here maybe? I mean, I could line up with this. Right, that puts me here. What am I? 2190, is that right? No. 70 minus 7158. That's the number I'm looking for. Right, so that's going to bring me way over here. Yeah, and that's going to be too far this way, I think. Well, no, honestly, I could run right along there. But I think I want this castle that's going to replace this rock to maybe be a bit about where this tower is. Oh, yeah. Scheduled as blood work for the lunch break. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Doesn't miss out too much school. You still get your tests done. All that good stuff. All right. So if I'm looking at this section of castle going here, run it across this way. Yeah, I'll shave off, I think, this from this block, this little overhang here. That'll put me right here, and there we go. Okay. I'm actually doing more planning on this than I was expecting, for some definition of planning, right? Okay, so then this is going to come around this way. I'll replace a lot of the stone, or at least a lot of the dirt, with stone brick. I think I'll take off that one little loopy thing there. And then coming across this way, actually that spire seems like a reasonable thing. Okay, yeah, to show your work type of math thing. Okay. He did all the work on a piece of paper, took a picture so he could add it to the document. Okay. Yeah, it's like I said, I have a degree in math. Now, it's been a long time since I've had to do like algebra. So I've certainly forgotten a lot of those algebra style rules and stuff. But man, sometimes it's like, dude, what is going on with this? Okay. Yeah, my beacon was definitely not close enough. Sort of close enough. All right, so let's go ahead and clear this out. Oh, not... Okay, important safety tip. Don't dig out the ore with the silk touch. That's just going to be annoying. And it's not even algebra. Right. Okay, yeah, it's... Said it's the new math. And, man, the number of times I saw... I'll have to go take a look at that. Because, man, the number of times I've seen this stuff and I've seen other mathematicians look at what they chose to do, how they're choosing to teach things with the Common Core, and they're like, now, what's going on here? This is not the right approach. But I'm not a professional educator. I just pretended to be for a year. Yes, I actually... Okay, so talk about weird, right? There's some things in life that happen that just break you. It's like, this is weird, and I'm not entirely sure that this actually applies to me, but it does, and that's just weird. So it's when my book was published, and I went to Amazon, and yep, there's my book with my name on it that I wrote. It's like, okay, that's just weird and cool, but also weird. The other thing was when I was teaching a college class on systems administration. Just one class as an adjunct at the local university. And so I got there. At some point, I had to go through an evaluation. One of the other professors had to sit in on my class. Okay, no big deal. And when I read the evaluation, it says Professor Smith. It's like, okay, weird. Oh yeah, they've made it way more complicated. Yeah, no, I get it. It's like, we're going to teach you the theory behind addition before teaching you how to add. And that doesn't work, I think, for the lower grades. You really need to drill some of those basics and then explain why it works. But, man. So, yeah. All right. Okay, this haste thing is cool, but definitely taking a little getting used to. Okay, so So that's the plan on that side. All right, cool. Yeah, let's see. Where did you throw those in Amanda's Discord? Let's see. Oh, yes. Okay. Let's see if I can see this. You? Okay, that's just nuts. Okay. Yeah, that all right. All right, you know. As I said, I'm not a professional educator, but that just seems silly. Of course, as I'm looking at this, maybe I want to push this wall out one more block. Or a couple more blocks coming this way. And then have this castle wall come down to it. I think I'm going to go that way. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do this. Yeah, I mean, it's just... You know, there's something to be said for the basics, but, you know, what do I know? All right. Okay, so yeah, we'll just run this wall this way. And I think what I'll do is I'm going to let this be flat here, though I may end up building a tower or something coming along this way. But, you know, this haste is sort of giving me anxiety. It's like, I'm going so fast. I'm on the run. I'm late. I'm late. I'm late. Okay. Okay, so, let's see. Why am I going so fast? It was just hot chocolate. All right. Yeah, more complicated to make it more simple. Yeah. I've sometimes you have to start with the just memorize this and then we'll get into some of it, but all right. Or this is how some guy does all of this in his head and it's amazing, so we're going to teach you that instead of actually how to work it out. All right, so let's see. So that's laying out castle there. Now, I may put a little squat thing here, maybe a lighthouse or something. I like the idea of putting a wizard's tower all on its lonesome over here with a bridge that will connect to this fort. Okay, something along those lines coming out this way. Yeah, I like that idea. All right, now I think what I might do with the wizard's tower is do it in quartz. Quartz would be really fun. Something other than the gray. It needs to look different. So the wizard's tower could be cool in quartz, or maybe I could go blackstone and stuff, but oh, right. Yep. I understand. See, so math was my jam when I was in high school. I was good at math. But this is why I went to college. I was gonna be a math teacher. That was my goal in life. Fortunately, that didn't happen. But yeah, trying to help out on some of this stuff, and it's like, okay, I know this. I feel like an idiot. How do I factor? In some ways, it was easier for me to help my son with his calculus homework than it was to help my daughter with her algebra. But maybe because I've done it more recently, I'm not entirely sure, but okay. Yeah. All right. It's going to That's going to be so much cobble. Well, fortunately, I can just throw all this stuff in storage, too. Since I can just teleport back and forth, it's not really that big a deal. Now, the fun part is I could end up replacing some of this with, windows that stick out or something else along those lines. But, you know. Yeah, see, you might not know it, but English was my worst subject. You can tell by, you know, all of the grammatical problems I have, I'm sure. My problem was, though, wasn't that I couldn't do the English, it's that I hated it. It was boring and I didn't want to do it. Which is a bad combination. So, man, I almost failed English one year. That wouldn't have gone over well. Okay, so we're going to have wall coming around this way. Yeah, and then let's go ahead and fill this in. Okay, I don't know if I want to... let's go ahead and fill in this corner, too. For now, I'm thinking just square castle, but I'm not 100% sure that's where I'm going to take it. I also wish my nose would stop itching. Maybe there was something in that hot chocolate after all. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. The itching doesn't bother me. No. Okay. All right. So let's see. So if I run this castle then right around this way, I'm kind of leaning on the side of maybe taking those corners out, giving it a little bit of a curve perhaps on the corners. All right. Okay, so that's going to go there like that. Now, so I'll strip off some of that. Okay, so this is going to be okay as I come through here. So that's going to go that way. All right, let's go ahead and take this off. I know it's more cobble, but that's fine. And the Power Tools mod strikes again. Go with that. Okay, need to come in one more. Which is fine. I can do that. Totally fine. Just strip out some of that. Okay. Oh, is it night again? Okay, let's try that. Yep, works much better. All right, so we'll just fly over here and eagerly await night to fall so I can sleep. Oh, this is going to be so cool. Say that this hillside is going to turn into castle. The inner keep, the inner town, whatever is going to be there. I'll tunnel through this, come out the other side. Oh, it's going to be cool. And same, we're going to tunnel through this and also extend the castle over there. So the mountain. Okay, that's weird. So the spire of this, or the spine of this mountain range, it's going to go right through the middle of the castle. It's going to look cool. At least that's the plan. I sometimes lack that certain coolness factor with the builds, but hey, it's all right. Okay, the important part is to have fun rather than to get the right answer. Okay, so we'll just take that out there like that. Okay, so basically the castle's going to come up like this. Oops, take this out. That was too much, but that'll make the point. Oh, it's not going to be that hard. It's this one. It's called Docker Orchestration from Pact Publishing. So yeah. Of course, now I can't put it on the shelf. There it goes. Yep. So so that's it. Last time I looked, they actually had an ebook variant of it. Pact actually prefers to publish an ebook. Yeah. Oh, well, that would do it. Yes. Yep. So I wrote that. That published, I think it was January of 2017. Jeez, has it really been that long? 4 years ago, I guess. 3 years? It might have been January of 2018. I don't remember exactly now, but oh yeah, that was an experience. If you're looking to make huge amounts of money for a whole lot of work, writing is not the way to go. Yeah. Actually, it wouldn't surprise me if it weren't on Amazon anymore. I don't know. It used to be. Okay, so this is the basics. Right, so this wall is going to come up here and blend into that. I can then sort of mold and shape this hill, terraform that just a touch. Yeah, I think that'll work just fine. Okay, yeah, and then there's going to be this lovely sort of, what did you call it, woven, sort of a welcome arch. Yeah, something along those lines. Yeah, definitely bring that down quite a bit. And bring this side up, and then probably shape the corners just a little bit up there, just to give it a little bit of shape, you know? Because it's just coming up in a square and having the arch in the middle. It seems a little funky, but we'll go with it. All right, so that's where this castle's going to be. So it's going to come around here like this. How do I want to deal with this side of it? I guess what I can do, let's see, it's this block, right? Yeah. I think that's right. What am I on? 7164. Yeah. Okay. Good. It's nice to know I'm on the right block. Yeah. Well, the thing with Pact, yeah, it's definitely wasn't a cheap book. It was like $40 US when it came out, something along those lines. But Pact frequently, oops, I am going the wrong way. Pact frequently has sales where you can get ebooks for $5, which is really nice if you're looking to get some tech books. I mean, Pact is sort of hit or miss. I kind of look at them as sort of the crap flutter of tech books. Heck, they let me write for them, so you know that shows you the quality. But yeah, they're fun. I want to bring this wall this way. Okay, that'll work. Yeah, so I'll do a little bit of molding, you know, whatever happens with this castle into what's happening here with this walkway. All right, so that's the beginning. Yeah, so But for a 4-year-old tech book. Okay, so that's that side of it. Okay, and then this side's obviously going to come around this way, and I'll build it up. Now, what I might do is build up the wall, like maybe halfway up this arch, so that the keep will then rise above it. Ooh, jeez. 60 Canadian for the paperback and almost 40 for the ebook. Yeah, that's a little spendy. Yeah, as much as I want you to buy my book and so I can continue to get royalties from it, maybe don't spend that much. Okay, so let's see now. Let's plant some of these flowers. I don't necessarily want to throw them away, and since I can just toss them there in the grass, that's all good. All right, so now how do I want to come from here? The wall's going that way. Oops, hey, let's try... Okay, that was weird. Oh, yeah, being stalker-like is good, too, you know? But, of course, if anyone does want to buy it, I won't complain either. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this way. Sort of come along this way. It said I'm working with the terrain here. But, oh, okay, and you sent me a friend request on Facebook. So, lovely. All right, speaking of being all stalker-like, All right, so the wall's going to come up this way. I'm going to curve around. So this is going to be somewhat on the larger side, so... So it's going to come this way. Sweep around here, and then I'll put in... It looks around and... Yeah, that's right. So innocent. Yeah, so if I bring the wall kind of over here, I can put in this would be perfect. I have no proof except for the pop-up that just happened on my phone a second ago, you know. Oh, dude. Hi. I'm sorry. We're going to go through the eviction process here. I'm trying to make it as gentle as possible, but... Huh. Okay, well, that's definitely a cave. Cool. Ooh, so this is... Yeah, see, it's all hilly. I love building in mountains. So there's a fun tunnel there. Honestly, I could build the gate anywhere over here, right? So I could build it across this way and just continue under and build stairs up to whatever happens over there. Oh, this is going to be great. Oh yeah, this is I don't know. I'm overly excited about this project. I haven't been super excited for a build for a while. So, I don't know what it is, but I'm excited. So, come on, set. I'm going fast. The sun should set fast too, right? That's what happens when you're on speed, right? Is that I wouldn't know, having never actually been on speed, but don't recommend it just in general, but, you know, I have had too much Mountain Dew on occasion, and that's like being on speed. Okay, we'll just slap a few torches around, you know, up there and up there, and yeah, definitely up here too, because there is darkness all around. Oh, now I can sleep. Haha. Okay. Not that I particularly need to light this up sort of yet, except for the grumbling and growling I'm hearing. All right, now Huh. Oh! I'm sorry. Was this your home? Okay, this is called breaking and entering. This is something you shouldn't do, and you're perfectly justified in your attempt to prevent me from pillaging your secret underground swimming pool. All right. Cool. Well, that's fun. Anyway, this actually is a good chance to jump back here into my storage. Let's see, do I want to cook any of this? I don't know that I actually have a spot for gravel now that I think about it. That's just going there. You know what? Let's turn. Whoa. Okay, let's hit the wrong button. All right, fine. That's way too much coal, but you know, we'll go with it. At some point, I should be organized here, but today is not that day. All right, so a bunch of cobble. I think I'll go ahead and cook it. Of course, not that I'm going to be over here much, but I might as well just take all of it. Go. I did finally update my super smelter so that it uses a minecart. I tried using Ilmango's design. It was a little too finicky. This is a little bit simpler. Not quite as elegant, I suppose, but definitely simpler. Okay, so let's see. And since I'm over here and running around really fast, let's grab some more stone. All right, so yeah, I'm basically just getting the initial shape of this castle, and then I'll come in and start filling in with other fun things, like where the cows are going to stay. Okay, yeah, and this tree needs to go away, as does this one. I mean, they're lovely trees. I love spruce. I think it's my favorite wood in the game. Closely followed by the warped stuff, but all right, so let's take this way. I like the warped, but mostly because I like the color. Which, you know, is a good reason to like a block. It's why I like the spruce, to be honest. I think it's just the right shade of brown for so many things. Oak is often too light. Of course, the dark oak is, too dark. The acacia is just too, red. Okay, oopsies. Okay, so that's going to go sort of along those lines. I'm going to leave that outcropping there for now. I think I may turn it into a tower later, but for now, let's I may turn it into a tower, may take out a bunch of it. That's hard to say. All right, so this is going to come this way. That might be a little far. Yeah. I'm going to come across here. All right, so yeah, I'm just basically building this out, shaping it along the lines of the island here. Okay, and this is... Yeah. Okay, so now, do I want to just keep cutting that? No, what I am going to do is I'm going to bring wall this way and turn this into, like, the castle is going to go here, right? Sure. That's the theory anyway. Come on. I can do it. I believe I can fly. All right, and then I need to run it across this. Now, the fun part here is I don't have to run all the way around the edge of the island. Though when you're looking at fortifications, you want to leave as little beachhead as possible, so that if somebody wants to come pillage your kingdom, they really have to work for it, and they can't land a lot of troops, and then you can just plink at them and make them very dead very fast. It's fighting war 101. Yeah, how to win: make your enemies very dead very fast. That's sort of how it works. All right, so that's going to come out. I don't really. I mean, I suppose I could build a harbor. Though if I were to do that, I'd build it with sort of an outer city out there on the plains, and then they would dock there and then come up into the castle this way. Which kind of makes sense. Now I've got a couple of cool spots. Right, there's this spot right here, which actually qualifies as river, which is kind of fun. If it weren't for all of the ocean nearby, this would be a perfect spot for a squid farm. And then back over this way, on the other side of this hill, as you cut through the spine, there's this lovely area right here, which of course has this nice wreck sitting in it. Okay, and then you've got this cool river cutting through here. So now the main castle, I think, is going to come around this way somewhat. Though this is really cool looking, and I'm going to have to do something with that too. It's just how it goes. You just got to. But building the castle along here and building a bridge across this river. It's not really a river, but kind of is a river. Anyway, have a bridge coming across this river into this, whatever this is. And yeah, that could be all sorts of fun. And I'm going to take out this block. Apparently the elytra engaged. Okay, oops. Yeah. Okay, right. So that'll come across over into whatever this mess is. But this is sort of crying out too that, hey, can I be part of your castle? Can I be another castle? Can I just... Right, just as it comes around this way with the river wrapping around. So, of course, this looks like it would be a hangar bay for spaceships. Right? If this were a building in Star Trek, this would absolutely be a shuttle bay. I don't know that I need a futuristic castle right next to my other one, but you never know. Maybe it's in disguise. Maybe it's like Autobots. And look at this dandy little cave right here. And it is little. Okay, cool. Good to know. All right. Anyway, back to my bed. All right. So this is going to be great. We'll just sleep. Come on. Come on. Sleepy time. It's almost sleepy time. I'll go throw some torches around here just while I'm waiting for things to be dark and scary and yeah, you gotta watch out for the dark and scary, you know. Okay. Cool. So this is gonna come that way. But you kind of see the scale of this this castle. Now, I think what I want to do here is I want to work this side first. Figure out where I'm going to put gates. And I think I want to bring gates from here. Okay. So the castle gates will come this way. I think I'll come around here into some form of fortification. Okay. You know, these little hidden pools are cool and all, but also very damp. So we'll just try not to get too wet, I suppose. All right, so actually I can end up building a tower there, so having a gate that way. If I build up sort of a fort of some sort right there, then this can come this way. Yeah, I guess this would work. Do I want to hug the landscape quite that much? Yeah, I think I do. I think I want to come out this way. And then, yeah. Now I'll bring it across this way. Okay. Right. And then I can sort of angle this over if I choose, right? So I could... right. Right. So if I want to, let's do it this way. Yeah, I'm just going to bring this over. I'm going to angle it a little bit, but it's... rather than being at like the 45, which is definitely nice, I'm going to run it here at sort of a little bit of a shallower angle. Okay, that's right too. Perfect. That'll work great. Okay, just like that. Sweet. So the castle wall will definitely come across here. But rather than being at the 45-degree angle I've been running all of this other stuff at, okay, you can see it's sort of swinging across there, and we'll wrap up over here. Okay. And if I build this up as the town, right, I can put in put in a dock here. I think what I'll do is I can turn this into more castle, because why the heck not? Keep the waterfall, but shape it and let it run across this way and then down, just sort of wrap around, kind of like a moat. Yeah. Yeah, I think that would be really cool. Come around with a moat. The road would come up around this way. Sorry, I just wanted to see what was happening over here. Yeah, because I could run the road up and around through there. Right? I could even potentially continue this wall across here like that. Potentially close it there if I wanted to. Put another fort or tower there. See, there's so much to do here. I'm gonna be building over here for a while, I think, just because it's gonna be so flippin' huge, and I love it. I haven't built a mega project before, and I kind of feel like I want one. Okay, so let's look at what's happening on this side now. All right, so we've got this lovely mess coming across this way. And it looks really cool. So let's see what I want to do for the castle here. All right, so this is this block is actually not the wall. Let's go ahead and take this out. Okay. So that's not the wall. Okay. So go faster if I were standing on the ground, but, say just like that. Haste 2 is a thing. It's a serious thing. Unfortunately, that pickaxe is not Silk Touch. I just have to get efficiency on my pickaxe. Or again, not, because of the whole... you're breaking glass. How much of it do you want to break all at once? Okay, so the castle wall is going this way. Oh, yeah. I've definitely made this dangerous. Just slap a torch there. Okay, so the castle will be part of that wall. I think what I want to do is bring it... I want to bring it this way. And I think I want to carve off a little bit of this hill as I do that. So let's see. Let's do this. Let's see. What's it? 3. I could do it 3, or do I want to do a little bit different? All right. Well, let's figure out where I want this to go, and then I'll take out the hill. So I could just bring it at a 45, but that just seems a little too... just a little too chiseled. You know what I mean? All right, so let's do it this way. I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to sort of do that same 2-block thing that I was doing before. Okay, so it's going to be... yeah, I can take that out. That's all right. Okay, so that'll go there like that. Right, that goes there like that. I could use my shovel here. That would make some sense. Okay. Sure. Okay, so this'll... Ack! This wall is in the wrong place. Put that crab there. There are 2 crabs. They work in pairs. Alright, so this will go this way. For those of you who have never seen Hot Shots, it's a funny movie. Definitely recommend it. Especially if you like goofball comedies and spoofs. Parodies and the like. It's definitely one of those. Okay. So this is sort of wrapping this way. All right. Now I could... I can't... Well, I suppose I could keep coming that way. That might actually work. It'll stick out a little bit, but that might be okay. Let's just see what this looks like. Come on. Okay, see if I'm... Yeah, that's never gonna wrap to that mountain. Okay. All right, well, that's definitely a problem. Ah, okay. So yeah, as I'm thinking about this, boy, that angle is just too steep. Well, it might not be too steep. It might be fine if I start it on the other hill. Because I already said I was thinking about... oops, come on. I was thinking about cutting off part of that hillside. So that might... Let's take a look. Let us look. All right, come up. Okay, right. So it's this hill I'm looking at carving out. So, and I have no problem expanding this out this way a little bit if I want to, which I might. But I think, yeah, let's use this wall right here. Okay, this is going to be castle wall. All right, so what I could do then is, let's go ahead and bring this up this way. Okay, right, that'll go that way. And then what I can do is bring it across the rest of this hill. Right, and we'll see how it goes. So, do you want to go one more? I suppose I could go over one more. But I think I'm going to... Yeah, yep, I don't know. Let's see what that looks like from this side. Yeah, I want to come over one more block. So this will be the start of where the wall comes back this way. So if I do it 2 like that. Okay. Okay. So yeah, now I'm going to come ahead, take all this stuff out. All right, so I can then bring the wall over. Basically, it's just going to slide it into the hill about 1 block. But it'll be good, I think. So, right, so that's going to go there. All right. Okay, so now let's get in here and start shaving off this hillside so I can get everything lined up right. All right. This is definitely a much larger project than I was originally expecting, but I'm okay with that. Strangely enough. Now, how long is it going to last before I get bored with it? That is the $64,000 question now, isn't it? But, you know, we'll go with it. All right, so there's that. So now this goes 1, 2 blocks there. This is 1. Yeah, that's all going to come out. Oh, you know, I've been able to take out so much of this dirt. Okay, so that'll go there. And then... right, goes there. Okay, so this is making some some sense, right? I haven't totally lost my mind. I mean, I might have, but this, okay. Okay, so that'll go that way. Yeah, I think this will work. So, all right. For dollars, not cents. You know what? I'm right there with you there, Sprite. All right, so let's just... yeah, that's... Shoot, that was the thing, man. As I was... so I was writing that book, and it took forever. That was a long process. For so little pay, it's, yeah. That was not great. But it did scratch that that off the bucket list. You know, write a book. Okay, done. Okay, that was a little too much. All right, so we'll take this. Okay. Sure, the sapling can just, you know, sit there and float. It's all good, you know. We all float down here. All right, cool. So this is going to come this way. Castle wall goes in there like that. All right, cool. Oops. There we go. Now I'll end up replacing most of that dirt with stone, but for now, this will work. Okay, cool. So that's going to go that way. Maybe I do want to take this out and just let it come up to the mountainside like that. Other than the fact I screwed up, it's really good. No. Ah, better. Okay, so, yeah, that's got it now. 2 blocks all the way, and then these guys... Oh, yeah, these guys are going to end up coming down almost all the way into the ocean. Okay, right. Oops. Come on. You can do it. Do it. Do it. I'm right here. Okay, so we got this. Right, so this is going to come down this way. So technically it's a straight wall. Right, it's just angled over. Yeah, okay, this is going to work out just fine. Okay, cool. So let's take that, grab some more of that. Okay, yeah, this is going to work out just fine. All right, this runs down this way. See, that's one of the things one of the reasons oh, hey, I'm out of stone. One of the reasons I built that Viking village the way I did, playing with all the angles and stuff, is I wanted to, well, I wanted to play with the angles, right? And that's because I wanted to try to figure out, all right, what's it like to build on angles that aren't 90 degrees or aren't right perpendicular with the cardinal directions, right? Or, yeah, I guess that's strictly true, but they're also right along the cardinal directions. If you need directions from a bird, cardinals are definitely the ones to ask. Okay, so right now I am doing every other one here. I'm just coming down at the corners, but This is basically just giving me an idea of where this wall is going to line up. Okay, so fabulous. Okay, so you can kind of see where that wall goes. I actually kind of like that pillared look. I might have to do something to emphasize that. Okay, and then this one's going to come down this way. All right. Let's go ahead and just do this one as well. Okay, well, just drop it. That's all good. Okay, so that's where the wall's going to be. Build up some more castle type stuff around there. All right, so now this one is going to come this way. Now I think what I'll do is I'll run this a little bit more square. And I think I want to come out to, I think in this row, or maybe, yeah, this one, or maybe this. Yeah, I think this one. Jeez, how did it get to be night so fast? Seems like every flippin' day. I don't know what's up. I'm all about the flippin' today. It's just been one of those days. Are you having a flippin' day? Is this a day to make pancakes and, you know, what else do you flip? You know, cards. You know, playing Othello. Flipping tiles. Okay, now. That could be interesting. So I was just looking at how close it is to this. And building an arch across this bay would be really cool. Right, so remember I was talking about building a bridge from here over to whatever's going to happen over here. Putting an arch between this castle and a castle or tower or something over here would be really cool. All right. Well, let's get a little bit closer to the block so I can place stuff. Okay. I was a little bit worried that was going to miss and end up in the ocean, so. Good. I'm glad it didn't, though. That's... Okay, so that's good. Right? Sure it is. Sure it is. All right, so the castle comes this way and then has this wall that goes off over there, but at sort of an angle, which is actually really cool, but yeah, we'll go with that. Actually, maybe have an idea for what I want to do for that. I don't know. I said I put in the pillars just on the corners just to see where the wall was. But said I'm really liking that. Really liking this look. So putting a little something behind each of those, or sort of emphasizing those columns, would be really, really slick, I think. Okay. So that's going to come around this way. So now we've got some castle going on here. I think what I want to do is I'm going to run it from here. Okay, this castle is going to come across this way. Okay, well, I placed one block in the wrong place, but that's okay. Okay, so this will come across right here like this and connecting up there. So let's go ahead and take out all this dirt. And let's see, I'm running up to that. Okay, so this is the outer wall of whatever's happening here. So, oops. Right, so this is going to slide right across here like this. Okie dokie. Right. All right, so let's go ahead and just drop some of that in there like that. Okay, so the castle's going to come across there like that into whatever is happening up here. Okay. All right, so that's... Okay, so that's going to be that corner. It's going to swing across here. All right. And this will be fun, right? I'll run this down. Actually, what would be kind of cool is to carve out some of this and drop a waterfall right back under there. That would be cool. All right, just take advantage of the landscape and some of this cool stuff, you know? All right, so the next question is, where else is this wall going? It's an important question I should probably have an answer to, but I don't. Okay, so now I could, actually I probably should, just come out at a 45. Yeah, I can maybe this way. Come on. Okay, right, just up here like this. And then I can wrap around here. Actually, let's go this way. Okay, so I'm going to run this right across here, and let's line up with this line. Okay, so this is where this side of the castle's going. All right, and now this was that cave here that went something along the lines of nowhere, kind of, sort of. But that would be a fun tunnel. So that this whole thing that's coming through the spine of the castle, right? Coming in here. Oh, because, yeah, look at this. I mean, there's some of this, you just build up the walls and you end up with little neighborhoods and things coming here. So, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here with the hammer. Somebody's definitely cranky. So I'm going to run this way. Should probably make a few more torches, huh? All right, now, what I don't know is quite where I'm at. So the fact that I'm seeing dirt is probably a good sign. Or it's not. One of the two. You know what would be really cool, though? Actually having taken... that's grass, so that is a good sign. Okay, where am I here? All right, cool. I'm right over here. So let's go ahead and just knock this out this way. All right, so that's a tunnel going that way. I mean, I'm sure we all recognize tunnels. It's Minecraft. You get a lot of those. Okay. So that'll go that way. And then what's happening on this side? Whole lot of bulkiness. Right. And that's where the gate was. So. Okay. Yeah. So if I run like some castle up here with an archway coming into this little courtyard neighborhoody deal. Okay, that'll be cool. Right, just coming through. Okay, somebody's in there. That's okay. Right, but if I run this right around here, okay, right, and just that's going to be a nice tunnel. I'll probably widen it a couple of blocks, but I think that's a good start. All right, so then that's the next question: is how far over is this castle going to go? Because I really don't want to castle up the entire landmass. That just seems kind of silly. But coming up right to this, if I take this mountain and this, okay, yeah, okay, I see, I think I see what I want to do here, at least partially. So what I think I want to do, so fly again, is you see where the flat of this hill is? We have this sort of line coming across this way. I think what I want to do is turn this into the castle, right? This whole hill will be castle. Okay, so this is going to come out this way. So I'll come around here and then connect up with this castle, say right around here. This seems like a reasonable place. Okay, so if I run this right across this way, let's actually just run it straight. Okay. Yeah, and I'll just encircle this whole mess. It'll be great. Okay, so, oops, well, I guess sleeping is a thing I can do here in a couple of minutes. All right. See, lovely. Okay, so. Oh, just in case you hadn't noticed, I think they're posting in the Discord, but I've got like highlight videos that I'm posting on YouTube. They're like little, right now they're like 5-minute, just 5 little things of just stuff that I thought was funny throughout the stream the previous week. Actually, I don't remember if I even put that. It's a separate YouTube channel from my from the one where I archive the streams. So probably haven't even updated my bot to include it yet, but it'll be cool. All right, so I think maybe I'll just take this straight, move it right across. I could round out the mountain here, but I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll just take it straight. Okay, well, I was going to, but apparently I'm now out of blocks. Okay. Got some crafted, which is great. And that's why I'm trying to use Silk Touch on stuff. So that I've got plenty of stone. Okay, cool. So that'll go this way and then come down like that. All right, and then this will run back over to castle over here. So, right, so I can figure out some stuff. I kind of like the sort of courtyard thing here. I can see an arch coming across there. Just some more, bring these walls of this mountain all the way down to this floor, right, and give it Give it that way. I mean, I could also put pillars like where that pig is in that area. Leave those hollowed out and put in, I don't know, shops or something. Right, these are definite possibilities here. Things that can be done. Okay, so yeah. So bring this out this way. So of course that'll be castle. This cave now has piqued my curiosity, so I'm going to peek into the cave. This is definitely a cave. I recognize a cave. I've seen caves before. All right. Come on. Come on. We can do it. Huh. That's interesting. That's interesting. I don't know if I'm going to... I might fill that in or not. I don't know, but... Of course, it's only right through this hill, and it wouldn't even be in the castle, so... Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, so this will come up, connect in. I'll make this castle that way. Yeah, I like where this is going. Okay. All right, definitely a monster project I've given myself. So I think this might be the project for the year. Hi, what have you done? Well, I decided to make a giant castle, and it's gonna be big. Okay, cool. So let's jump back to the storage for a few minutes. And I need to drop off all of the dirt. Where do I have dirt? Okay. Oh, man. This really slows down, kills my frames with Optifine. I need to figure out a better option for that. But in the meantime... Oh, I should probably cook this cobblestone too. Kind of wish you can cook gravel, but do something else useful with it. I don't really have a lot of use for it. Actually, do I have a gravel spot over here? I forgot. Concrete, sandstone, stone, ice. Yeah, gravel. Cool. Oh, wonderful. See, the gravel. He's so lovely. He's so lovely. All right, so I think let's... just because I know I'm going to need some coal, let's grab some of that. And do I want to... Nah, I'll leave it. Yeah. It's not the largest auto furnace in the world, but it is really nice, you know? It's definitely nice. Okay, cool. So let's jump back here. Now, okay. Eventually those will go. All right, so cool. Cool. So I think the first step, so the main castle will go there. Okay, do I want to do something with this? Right, so this is a nice hill, right? It's kind of standing alone. It is slightly connected to that castle-y area there. I don't know if I want to put any sort of something on it. I can actually see building a big tower of some sort. and bridging across and connecting to this. Okay. I could bridge across here as well. Now, here's the thing. So I've got this big, what was it, Wolven, I think, described it as a welcome arch. The catch is it's a welcome arch that you can't really do anything with. Because, sure, you could sail into this little bay, but that's about it. There's not a whole lot happening here. But yeah, I think a massive, yes, a massive bridge coming across here to another tower, fortification, something hanging out on this spire. Yeah, I think that would be really cool. And finish off the wall there. And yeah, I could angle another bridge under there as well, but which, is totally fine. I could absolutely do that. That would be peachy. So, cool. All right, I guess the next question I need to have answered is, what is ground level? I mean, what is floor level, and where will it be, and all that stuff? So it's an interesting question. One I don't have an answer to, but it is an interesting question, and one I might have an answer to. Oh, I landed on the bed. It's like, why the heck did I bounce? That would do it. Okay, so that's all coming that way. I just need to tunnel through it for other reasons. All right, and then this is the castle spine, which is then going through that way. All right, and that's something I'll have to carve out and figure what that's all. What's this all about here? So building a tunnel through it this way might be good. All right. Sweet. All right, now for my own sanity here, and safety. I suppose safety is important too. I'm actually a big fan of sanity myself, but if you can combine the two, be safe and sane, that's not a bad choice. Some people may make alternate life choices, and that's okay, but for my personal life choice, I do want to try to avoid the drop creepers and drop zombies coming through here, but all right, so I'm definitely making something of progress anyway. All right, let's just make all of the torches, and let's just try to make this whole area safe for democracy, or a benevolent dictatorship, one of the two. I can't remember which open source project I heard they described their project government as a benevolent dictatorship. Heck, it might have been Linux with Linus Torvalds as the dictator. Sounds about right, actually. All right, you know what? This will be safer to do when it's all bright and sunny out. Okay. All right, so we'll just bring some of this. I won't be able to. Well, that's not true. I could absolutely light it all up. I have that many sticks, and I have trees, and I have charcoal. I could light the world, which is a great thing to do around Christmas, perhaps, but let's try to get a lot of this area, get a lot of it lit up. I like this. If you haven't played with Mini HUD, it's a client mod. It's really easy to install. Doesn't affect too many things as far as load and stuff, as far as I was able to tell. But it's really nice for this. Of course, this is the reason I turned off Optifine. It's because Optifine, or at least the BSL shaders, broke this. Now, I was watching Fairy Flora this afternoon, and she was using this with a different set of shaders with Optifine. And that seemed to work. So, you know, I may just have to play around a little bit, but you know, it's whatever. It's not really that big a deal. I mean, I liked the shaders. They were pretty. Okay, now that area is just going to be annoying, but I think for now, it's okay. All right, so I'm basically going to be running. Turn that off. So the castle's all going to come through here. Hit that up. Build into or around in this hill. I'm basically turning this whole hill into castle. Oh, look. Llamas. Grab one, name it Lorenzo, and so just get that pun out of the way. Okay. All right, and just run, basically just convert a lot of this hillside into sweet castle-y goodness. This is an interesting area. Not really doing anything back here, but it's interesting. Yeah, I like that. I kind of like the idea of building this up, getting the waterfall down, and then building the road which comes up and around that way. Just as it's like an added safety feature, right? You end up at the docks down here. Oh, wave at the turtles. You can't invade the castle directly. You have to bring it up this lovely hillside right up there, and then come through. That would be kind of cool. I like that idea. All right. Sweet. So that's going to be where that goes. So let's go get some more stone. Let's work a little bit more on this arch. All right. Let's go ahead. Brickificate that whole mess. It's a great word, brickificate. Up is not the same as down. Okay. Well, okay. That's fine. Okay, admittedly, flying is cheating just a touch, but it's okay. All right, and so let's see. I think I want to put the arch. Let's grab some stairs, and I want to start this arch maybe here. I think that looks a little bit better. So let's bring this up this way. Take this out. These stairs here. And I'm going to take out these stairs that are up here as well. Okay, because what I want to do is I want to stretch the arch out here a little bit more. Okay, just to... it's definitely seeming a little bit... too I don't know, too stubby at the top, I guess. All right. Is that okay height-wise? I mean, obviously it's really square right now, and that's okay, but... It's okay.
I think it's just a little bit not stubby enough.
Yeah, you might be right. I think I want to move... Let's move these sides up one block. Okay? And let's see what the top of this looks like if we do that. Okay, so that's going to go there. So how is that the top of this? Now, this is a single block. I could get in there with a slab, but... But actually, that helped. Just shortening that up. Now, it makes sense to shorten these sides?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Do this. Maybe I'll do the same thing. I'll run them up one more block. All right, for those of you that are keeping score, I hope you win. All right, so there's that a little better? Yeah, I think so. All right, so I want to do a couple of things here. First of all, take this coal out. Okay, and then I think I want to... I think I actually want to come down this... to the side of this and just add some... Basically replace a lot of it with brick. Okay. Because I think that'll give it a better look. Let's bring it down this way just a touch. Come on. Yeah, that's better. All right, let's get this dirt out of there. Because dirt is just the wrong material to have for that. Okay. All right. Now, there may be other stuff along here. I think this wall may come up all the way over there, but that's not bad. In fact, what I could end up doing... well, see, I was thinking I would take this down... So pick up my drops here. I was thinking I might leave this side lower so then you could see this castle as it builds up. Okay. All right, and I think I want to take this... All right. Hang on. Okay, I think I want to carve out a little bit of this hill here. All right, and I know I'm digging straight down. It seems like the thing to do, right? Okay, I know I'm getting all the cobblestone. So much cobblestone, but it's all right. Since I think, yep, I'm just gonna have to go put efficiency on my pickaxe and my silk touch pickaxe. I wasn't going to, but I think this project is going to push me into it. You know, just as a thing that's going to happen. All right, so now. Okay, that's interesting. That's this side of the mountain. Okay. You know, it looks narrower when you can see through it. When you can't see through it, it doesn't seem so narrow, you know? Alright, so... this might mean I may do some other things here, but... Alright, well... yeah, so I think I'll clean off this column, this whole plane of rock. Take that out and then this becomes the castle. This will come in here with walls coming up to some level. I may play with the height just to see what it's doing, but that'll be good. And then have it, of course, then follow that path and go out that way. Yeah. And then I'll get over there and do that whole smash. But, right, because this'll be fun. Right? This dirt comes out. This all becomes stone like that. Natural stone doesn't need mortar to hold the bricks together. All right. Cool, right? So then you just put the brick in there like that. And you end up with this nice little... the fun thing about doing that is just sort of replacing what's just not plain stone with brick. Is you end up with this fun little... it actually ends up with a fun little pattern, sort of like this. Right? Now, I think I want to come through here and I want to, throw in some andesite, throw in some cracked stone brick. I'm obviously going to be knocking some windows into these walls and things like that, but for now, that's going to be pretty good. I think the way I've set this up is that this right here, this little flap of ground that I'm jumping up and down on, is going to be my basis for a ground level. Okay. And I can build around the beacon and terraform over here and all the grass and stuff, but if I make this one level and then I can guide everything else off 3 or 4 blocks down for each story of the building, right? See, that kind of makes sense, right? Yeah, I can do that. And then it may be, and I'll just have to build that up perhaps a little bit. And that might make a little more sense, though. To make this level over here, make this level 77, make this ground level, and guide off that for everything else. Okay, what is this? 82. So it's up 1. If I perhaps dig it down 1, it should be okay, or it might actually be okay. This might be just about the right... I don't know. I'm waffling. I am breakfast bread cooked on a griddle. All right, but I think that's been pretty good. I'm going to take out this dirt. I have no idea why this dirt is here, but it needs to not be here. All right, and now it's not. Okay, that's going a little too far. Okay, but there we go. Cool. So this is This is going to be interesting. What's going to be fun about this particular build, as large as it is I can actually take it in sections, so that, right, I build up this arch, right? So I build up this arch, this wall, right? I start tearing out this for the castle, right? That's one section. That is another section. That section of castle, right? This walkway, you know, bridge and tower over there, the wizard's tower, or whatever that's going on. This, right? Just build up that way. All right, so all sorts of cool stuff potentially around here, right? So, yeah, I'm down for it. This is going to be a heck of a project, and I'm actually really excited to see how it all works. So, yeah. Oh, this is going to be fun. All right, but it is about time for me to be signing off. So let's flip over to the webcam. And I said, I hope you're having a fabulous day, and I hope the rest of your day and tomorrow go super well. I do want to thank all of you for joining me today. It's been all sorts of fun, and I'm looking forward to this project. So, man, definitely want to thank everybody for participating today. And you can subscribe over at patreon.com/musicfreegaming for all sorts of good exclusive content and things like that. Got exclusive blog posts, sometimes behind the scenes stuff. You got an exclusive section of the Discord. So yeah, absolutely subscribe over there on Patreon. Twitch subs can also get into that section of the Discord. But yeah. And looking at the things here, it looks like it's pretty quiet on the front here to raid. So I think that's going to not be a thing today. So, yep. So I guess I'll just sign off here. So definitely thank you all for being part of things today. And next stream is Thursday, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Until then, be excellent to each other. And this is Music Free Gaming signing off.